So I'm trying to figure out if you should be a competition, and I definitely think it should be Steve-O. Yes.
When Shaquille O'Neal invites you to be a part of his Super Bowl pregame show, you go. Just like Offset goes, Quavo, Nelly, Chad Ochocinco, Tim Tebow, Winnie Harlow, the current WWE champion Drew McIntyre, Terrell Owens, Diplo, Olivia Culpo, The Miz, Ezekiel Elliott, and former defensive tackle of the San Francisco 49ers, Spice Adams, who would become my nemesis. It was a star-studded affair. So Lux and I got on our first airplane in an entire year, which was weird, right? It's like I forgot how to fly. But I had an electronically ventilated mask, which prevents my glasses from fogging up, and we had a good time. We got to Tampa and it was like the Super Bowl was happening or something, man. I mean, the energy was there. When we checked into the hotel, I was so excited to unpack this suitcase, which I packed an entire year ago and never got to use.
Oh, whoa. Oh shit, I remember you showing me this.
This is cool. Fucking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I guess I hang it in the closet. And we were staying in Ybor City, which is like New Orleans of Florida. It's just like walking down Bourbon Street when we went out at night.
I think I might look like I'm from out of town.
Not me. Ybor City was still going off at like 3 in the morning. It's 3:12 in the morning. And then we try to go to sleep, and pop, 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 pop. I mean, gunshots, there had to have been like 30 of them. So Lux says, grab the camera, as she runs out onto the balcony. I'm like, my girl's nuts. And you never seen so many cops. It was just pandemonium. We finally fell asleep and then woke up and went to the Shaq Bowl, which started off with rigorous COVID testing, which thankfully we passed.
And we are COVID clear.
We get into the building and Shaq was one of the first people we saw.
Hey! How you doing, bro?
Thanks for having me, Shaq. So they got Team Kansas City, which I was on, and Team Tampa Bay, which Spice Adams was on. So they're gonna have us compete in all these goofy challenges, which I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna dominate. And one of my teammates is Olivia Culpo, and before the competition starts, she comes over to let me know we've got to win.
And I am counting on you for a few things. Surfboard challenge, that's all you.
And she asked me, do I have any dance moves? And I'm like, you know what? I do.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel confident.
And then they introduce us.
This guy may be the craziest and the biggest jackass I've ever met. The one and only Steve-O.
And here comes the dance-off, but I have no confidence in my dancing. So I throw this front flip onto my back, and I try to spring up, but I fail to get up, and I'm just wiggling around on the floor like a loser while Diplo's laughing at me, and it was awful. And even though I tried my butt off, we totally lost because Spice Adams brought it. And then we got absolutely murdered in tug of war. Then we learned what it's like to play dodgeball against a star quarterback.
I mean, you gotta love how Tim Tebow is taking charge of his team, Tampa Bay.
And then I got a nice little break from getting my ass kicked when there were performances by Shaq and Jack Harlow. And then Migos performed, which was totally killer, man. It was like our own private show. And after the performances, I was feeling really good because next up came the surfing event. And I'm a surfer. Plus, I was killing it in practice. Before the event, I was juggling beach balls. And the idea was you throw the beach balls at the person while they're on the surfboard. Tim Tebow gave me a free shot. Shit just wasn't going my way, so I just thought, get me on this surfboard.
Going first? I'll go first. All right, here's our next Tebow.
When it was time to compete, I blew it.
Hey, catch.
I lasted a total of 22 seconds, and then Spice Adams went. He's a super cool, very nice guy, but he ruined my day.
He's stolen every event
went for me. I think they rigged it though. Ezekiel Elliott was sure they rigged it.
It was rigged.
And for the sit-up competition, it was me and Quavo versus Offset and Tim Tebow. I mean, come on. And Quavo's wearing like 30 pounds of diamonds around his neck. So I asked him, how much does it all cost? How much money is around your neck?
Right now, this is probably a little light ticket. We call the ticket as an M. You dig what I'm saying? The million. We got about 300 right here on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? And we got some custom shit right here. We got the Super Bowl ring I already won.
Dude, I love it. But I wasn't gonna take it laying down. No. I sat right on the ground and I gave it hell. I had Shaq pushing me and Quavo pulling me, and I still lost. I was not thrilled with how my day was going, so I decided on a morale booster by filming a trick shot where I kick a basketball into the hoop.
Oh, dude, pretty close.
But I'm kicking air balls, almost nailing people in the face. And when it comes to trick shots, I am very professional. I treat every attempt like it is the one. I was at it for a while, and then who comes over to tell me I'm 0-65? Spice Adams.
0 for 65 right now. You're about to lose all your memories.
Then perhaps for the very first time in my life, I gave up on a trick shot because I had to. The obstacle course event needed to happen.
I feel like I couldn't do it.
I'm so sad.
And part of the obstacle course event was shooting hoops, which took me about 16 tries.
Steve, come on!
I don't know that I could have done any worse. My team lost.
Tampa Bay won. Tampa Bay won.
Where's Spice? Spice is the MVP over here.
I was humiliated. Of course, I didn't want to let on that I was humiliated. I jumped into Shaq's arms. Then after that, we had a great time watching the Super Bowl. How could you not? Tom Brady is gorgeous. And so is this mug. And for one person who goes to stevo.com to buy my mugshot mug, I'm going to include my Stevo Shaq Bowl jersey. Let me sign this mother, right? Again, if you buy a Stevo mug, you automatically enter for a chance to have this jersey show up in the mail with the mug. Yeah. Dude. All right, so there it is. Get yourself a Stevo mug, and thanks for watching.